Hello everybody, I am joined by Shady and XSET Godku here right now for a quick chat about all things to do with fashion. And first of all, Godku, I've got to say it's a pleasure to have you joining us, and it's even a bigger pleasure to see what you're wearing and the fact that your background is so flippin' amazing. Super colourful, my dude. Literally love everything, and I think it's a pretty hard competition for me to judge between your background and Shady's background right now. It's a close call, I've got to say. Shady, what do you think, man?
His background is fire. I see Baby Yoda in the cut just chilling. Like, it's a vibe in that room, man. It's such a vibe.
You gotta be vibing. You know, I have you said like colors, all about colors. You know, brings out good vibes. You know, I don't know, like bright colors to me it brings energy, and so I've always been attracted just to bright, crazy colors. You know, the stuff I'm wearing right now, just it's out there, and you know, the stream room definitely reflects that.
Love.
I feel like your stream room should be an extension of your personality, and you done it right, bro. Like, it's fire.
100%, 100%. I see a lot of people out there with some, you know, no offense up there with a casual room. But yeah, we need some spark back there. We need some spark back there.
Right.
Well, to be totally fair, Godku, to be totally fair, I actually have a green screen behind me that I've pulled up for today. So usually I can turn it into anything I want, which I think is very creative. I'm just gonna save my soul
You be at
here.
the beach. I love that.
Anywhere I want to be, space, you name it, but you'll have to take my word for it. Godku, you've obviously just released your merchandise collection, which is very bright, just like your personality, mate. So what was the inspiration behind your collection? Where did you really get the idea from?
You know, I'm a big dresser, as you see in my community, in my stream. People love my flair, they love my style, and so I kind of want to put that in my merch. You know, it's still surreal to have a merch line and to be able to sell merch and have people buy your merch. It's a very weird feeling. So I kind of wanted to, like, you know, get an idea and get stuff that represented me. And on a couple t-shirts, I have some, you know, motivational quotes on there because I'm a big mental guy. I truly believe that, you know, a strong brain can get you through anything in life. And then the other thing is kind of put some drippy in there. You know, I got the little tie-dye shirt with, you know, my nickname in the gaming world is the Vibe Dealer. And so, you know, one of my shirts is just out here dealing vibes, just because, you know, that's all I want to do in life. I just want to make people smile, make people have a good time, and, you know, just deal them vibes left and right.
Yeah, bro, that tie-dye shirt is definitely fire, and I like it a lot. I see your style right now. Yeah, it's super dope. But I see what you're wearing right now. You doing a little ode to Notorious B.I.G. with the Coogee sweater, which is an iconic piece, which is fire. What's your go-to style like on your everyday basis?
I have a mix of a style because I can go, you know, I have a mentality that you can make anything look good. You know, if you bring the energy and the attitude and the confidence to it, you can make anything look good. So I can go out with some sweats and hoodies and be dripping, or, you know, I can go with this. It kind of depends. You know, a lot of times I'm flashy, wearing a Coogee or, you know, kimono or something bright that's out there. But yeah, it's kind of a mix for me. It's a very big mix. You know, I have a lot of different flares, and, you know, it's kind of whatever I'm feeling that day. And, you know, if I'm feeling a little comfortable, but I want to look good, we'll do that. If I want to get dapper and just go in there and get the eyes looking, you know, we'll get that going.
I love that. I love that. Would you say that your style kind of corresponds to your mood? Like you said, you're a big mental guy, you're a big vibe guy. Would you say like you kind of dress to how you're feeling that day? So like, you know, like you said, you have so many different elements that you can take out of your wardrobe and put on. Is that kind of how it corresponds for you?
100%, 100%. So like, you know, I'm very a hype person. I'm very, you know, very energetic. So people always, you know, in my stream, they always assume like, are you just like hype 24/7? I'm like, no, sometimes depending my mood, I'm kicked back in some, you know, a hoodie over my head, we vibing out, you know, being casual. And sometimes I'm going hard, but yeah, definitely real big with the mood. Because some days you just want to sit on the couch, hang out with, you know, your animals and watch some TV and vibe out. You don't have to, you know, being wear a Coogee for that. Sometimes, you know, you do, because sometimes you gotta look good, you know what I mean? But
right. Sometimes you just gotta flex.
100%, man.
Very true. Very true. Sometimes you really do have to flex. Now, Godku, what are your thoughts about the development of esports fashion? You know, obviously this is why we're here. Esports Fashion Week, it's a brand new thing. It's a new entity, but it's something that has, you know, been done all over the world in traditional fashion. How much does it mean to you for esports to have its own fashion place, its own space, to be able to really kind of just show what it's about and bring something brand new to this industry?
I'm so excited because, you know, esports and gaming was always kind of looked at as kind of being nerdy and, you know, not fashionable. And it still has a little bit of that, but people are bringing it into the industry. And like, you just look at some of these CSGO pros, like these guys are good looking dudes. Like they're good looking dudes dressed up, tatted up. So I've always known that the fashion world and esports would collide just because when you get in that, especially in esports, when you have those celebrity type, figures, and people want to look good, people want to dress well, people want to take after them, and especially when you get up in that world, like you want to look good, you want to have that style. So I've always known they're going to collide. I'm super excited for it because obviously I've always been a fashion kind of guy. I've always liked to look good. I've always cared about my clothes and cared about what I look like. And, so I'm super excited for that all to come into play. And, I can't wait to get the first fashion, esports fashion runway, you know what I mean? Be strutting down there, getting the, woo, baby. I'm excited for it. So there's a huge future for it. So I'm super pumped.
I'm super pumped. I feel like we need a Godku runway. Like honestly, I think
definitely
get me out there.
I love it. I love it so much. Godku, final question for you, my friend. In terms of fashion and the industry in itself, do you have an inspiration? It could be a brand, a designer, an element of fashion, and it could be in esports or it might not be. But is there something that really speaks to you and that kind of, I guess, always has like a place in your heart when it comes to designing?
For sure. I kind of have two. A person. And it's going to come from some different people are going to be like, well, this is the guy, Harry Styles. Love Harry Styles. Love his drip. Love the way he dresses. He just doesn't care. He just wears what he likes, looks good, and vibes out. Also, the brand is Gucci. I'm a big Gucci guy. Love their brand. Love the colors. Just love the designs they put out. I'm hoping one day, esports and Gucci can combine and work together. But definitely those two. Gucci's up there. I'm like I said, I'm a big mix. Like I can rock with anything, like anything. So, but though, Harry Styles and Gucci definitely some up there that I'm like, one day.
Love that. I can see that. Harry Styles has some exceptional taste, and you're so right as well. Like he rocks up to events. He does not care. He will express himself however he feels.
And I love it. I saw some people like memeing like, he was like wearing kind of like a dressy thing. I'm like, shit, dude, like a dress con, honestly, be really comfortable. You got nothing out there. You can flow out. Like, you know what I mean? Like these days, people are always hating. And that's one thing, I always spread to my viewers and stuff is the main thing that has made me who I am today is stop caring what people think. It is the best free feeling ever. When you just stop caring what, you care about your best friends and your family's opinions, but other people's opinions, like, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, unless it's gonna, affect you in a way, like that's actually going to affect you. But like, you can't let it happen to you. So you just gotta do what makes you happy and smile. That's what we can do. That's all we can do in life.
Definitely, man. Definitely stay true to yourself. Fashion is about expression, and it's super important that you do stay true to that. Look, it's not going to hurt anyone at the end of the day if you choose to wear something that's a little bit out of the box. And in fact, I'm here for it. So love that.
Same here.
It's absolute pleasure speaking to you today. Thank you so much for joining us, Shady. You're the man. You're the boss. Sneaker King. Appreciate you, homie. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this little insight into Godku's fashion and what's in his wardrobe. And we'll catch you on the next one.